No, you're good.
You got a right to know that you're gonna go to hell one of these black nights. And when the trial was over, he had the nerve to say that's the way it goes. I said, well, Hoss, you better get you some corks, 'cause you're gonna have to plug up a few holes. Yes, he thought I was talking just to pass away time, but it kinda looks different now, on his knees begging for his life. Hey, I got rights, I got some rights too, and this time there won't be no damn lawyers and systems to protect you. But I'm gonna read you, I'm gonna read you your rights, because I want you to know that you're gonna go to hell one of these black nights. One of these black nights. And systems to save you.
Oh, pretty great, bro.
The levee breaks, have no place to stay. Mean old levee taught me to weep and moan. Mean old levee taught me to weep and moan. It's got what it takes to make a mountain man leave his home.
Hello, everybody. It's John MOD here once again with Anthony Chubb Cottle as we are here on a holiday week number 8 of our season. As a matter of fact, it's been crazy how fast these seasons go. We've done a lot of racing. Had over 25 races this season, a bunch of them won by Jamie Massey and Adam Holbert, but we're looking to pick up some more winners tonight, hopefully. But Jamie's back ready to dominate the mini stocks again tonight. Looks like he might be on the pole once again. So we're getting ready to go heat racing here. Christmas Nationals last week went good, and now we're here at Eldora. Now we're here at Limaland for the New Year's Nationals. Everybody's going to make the race tonight as we got 17 mini stocks showed up here at Limaland. Chubb, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing good.
Doing good. Chubb's out there starting third in this first heat race. It'll just be a heat race to line them up. Jamie Massey is in a not very spectacular hot rod out there tonight. It looks like he's got a paint job done up just to make him look kind of crappy, as a matter of fact. Maybe he takes that offensively, but what do you think of his paint job, Chubb?
It's different.
Number 41. We've seen a lot of mini stocks that look like that in real life. We got Jamie Massey and James Miller on the front row with Mark Nichols and Anthony Chubb Cottle on the second row. Alex McAbee and Casey Childers round out your third row with Alex Brewer, Troy Dorian, and Thomas Suttles. Rounding out your field here of mini stocks. This is the second season of mini stocks, as Jamie Massey was the champion in season number 1. Won a bunch of races, and he's still out here doing it. We've only raced 9 mini stocks races in the 2 seasons so far, and Jamie Massey's won 6 of them. Stuart Douglas, he's out here tonight in a second heat race. He won 2 of those races, and Josh Ellie won 1. So not a lot of parity in our mini stock series, as this Jamie Massey is the all-time league winner in wins, and definitely the all-time leader in wins in the mini stocks. He's got the pole tonight at Limaland, and it looks like he's already trying to pull away from the 22 Jag Scari and the THC hot rod of Nichols. Nichols disappeared just about hit the wall. Looks like Casey Childers had some problems there. James Miller's right there on the bumper. James has been doing a lot of RC car racing, and he goes around with his boy, his son, I guess, with the wrestling. His boy's into wrestling, which I used to wrestle in high school, so been kind of paying attention to his post on Facebook. James has been a friend of ours for all 7 years of the Monsters of Dirt. Anthony Chubb Cottle, you know him as half owner of the Monsters of Dirt, full owner of AC2 Graphics and AC2 Skins. Mark Nichols, I guess he just smokes weed. Alex McAbee out there in an 01 Goodwrench car. That's a good-looking car with Thomas Suttles. Suttles either first or last, very, very rarely right in the middle. Troy Dory and Alex Brewer back here battling. I'm surprised Alex ain't doing any better with Casey really far back in the back, but Casey doesn't race mini stocks unless he's racing in our races. 2 laps to go for Jamie Massey. Jamie Massey, the dominator, comes down the front straightaway, takes the white flag. James Miller in the 22 right there with him, but he's not going to be able to get any closer as Jamie Massey drives down the back straightaway, comes down through 3 and 4. Jamie Massey backs up the pole with the heat race win. James Miller second, Anthony Chubb Cottle third. Stickles, McAbee, Suttles, Brewer, Dorian, and Childers rounds out that field. Chubb, how's the track feel out there? Wet?
Yeah, still a little wet feeling.
Yeah. Most of us like it wet, but not Chubb. Chubb likes it dry and rough. I said earlier, Douglas Stewart's won 2 of the mini stock races out of the 9 that we've raced in the league. It's just the problem with his teammates won 6 of them. But Douglas is definitely a hard charger, always a challenger for the win in the Monsters of Dirt. We always like seeing Douglas out here. Braden Long is for sale right there. It looks like he's not ready to do much more mini stock racing. Maybe he's ready to move up. Dalton Qualls and Brandon Boland's your second row. Dalton's been working to get his craft better and better for the league. I see he does practice rooms and all for Monsters of Dirt. That's pretty cool. Appreciate you, Dalton. Bradley Crow, Carter Long, Christopher Long, and Joseph Grandy. Grandy's starting all the way in the back. He's been on a bunch of podiums lately. He said he would have been on the podium in the last mini stock race if he wouldn't have missed qualifying. I'm not sure if he qualified or not. Douglas Stewart in that familiar H&L number 3 is going to lead him to the green flag here, as we will have 7 laps of action. Everybody's going to the feature. Green flag's out as Brandon Boland looked to make a move on the outside. He thought better of it, rolled out the throttle, and settles into 4th place. 37 and Brandon are side by side. Dalton Qualls calls up. Oh, huge wreck. Huge wreck as they're just going to have to drive out of this. Remember, guys, no cautions. Just drive out of it. Douglas Stewart still leading them with Braden Long right there with him. It's now a 2-car battle.
I need a black clear. I got pushed to the infield on that.
Bradley Crow and Christopher Long's right there. Christopher's up to 5th because of all that mess. Dalton Qualls was the car on the outside. I thought that was Brandon. That's my bad. How did Joseph Grandy get in that? He started all the way in the back. Let's see. Joseph's down on the bottom here. Drifts up and right into that mess. Wow, Joseph, how'd you find that mess? That was harder to find it than not to find it, but we're still racing here. Douglas Stewart's pulling away as this has been a little messy race because of that, but it's just lining these guys up for the feature. As Brandon Boland came across the nose of Qualls to create that havoc. White flag's out already as Douglas Stewart's going around the corner here, going through 1 and 2, coming down the back straightaway. He's going to rip it into 3 and 4. He's got a 15-car length lead on Braden Long. Douglas Stewart driving through 3 and 4 and takes the checker flag. Brandon Long 2nd, Carter Long 3rd, Bradley Crow 4th, Christopher Long 5th, Dalton Qualls 6th, and Brandon Boland 7th. Man, there's a lot of longs in that race, Chubb.
It's a long race.
Now we got 30 laps here. It'll go really quick. Hopefully we can run it under a green flag, because if we have too many cautions, it'll definitely
I'll take top.
kill a lot of our racing here. So hopefully these boys can keep it green and clean and have some good racing here. But if they do keep it clean and green, I have a feeling Jamie's going to pull away. But Douglas Stewart looked pretty quick in that race. So maybe Douglas has got something for his teammate. Jamie Massey, Douglas Stewart, Braden Long, James Miller, Carter Long's your top 5. Chubb, Bradley, Mark, Christopher, Alex, and Dalton are your top 10. Let's go racing. First race of the night in the New Year's Nationals. Let's go racing, boys, in the mini stock series. They can keep it clean for the first 4 or 5 laps. I'm sure this will be a really good race throughout. It's just staying off each other when it's like this right now, and you see them, they're bouncing off each other. Christopher Long comes all the way down, nails Suttles in the door, but at least he does it solid. Suttles up underneath the 01 car. It's wild back here. While we're watching the back, Jamie Massey's already starting to pull away. He's got 2 car lengths on Douglas Stewart. Braden Long's holding on to 3rd, but James Miller's all over him with Carter Long in 5th. Chubb's right there in 6th. Chubb definitely wants the bottom, wants this track to dry out a little bit, but right now it's fresh. It's a high-line track, which does not play into Chubb's hands too often. Mark Nichols is right there behind Chubb with Bradley Crow and Alex McAbee, who just about lost it. Alex is looking a little wild right now. Bradley Crow, I should say, is looking a little wild. Alex Crow isn't looking too bad. That's my bad. Jamie Massey coming down the front straightaway. 4 laps already completed, coming to make it 5. Douglas Stewart looking like he's ready to do something, and we get a caution. Troy Dorian Jr. got a crash. Let's see what happened here with Troy. Oh, Suttles. Let's rewind that. Let's go up a couple drivers to Suttles here. Back this up. Let's check it out. Settles on the inside. He slings a little bit. And he just gets ran over. That wasn't very nice. And it was the same car that earlier caused a lot of the problems in the heat race. No, that wasn't. That was Dalton. That's my bad. Let's rewatch this one more time before we hand out any AOLs. Oh, Dalton just clipped somebody. You did turn on Dalton. That's a bummer, but that is racing. Oh, what happened here? Right as we go to green, we had some craziness happen there. He got his EOL. He had a big issue there. Damn, it all fell apart for Dalton. I hate it. I know he didn't do it on purpose. One more inch, he'd have made that corner without turning Thomas. But once I put that camera on you, if you turn them and it caused the caution, I got to give you the EOL. 22 laps to go. Just a little tiny contact caused us a little delay here, but we're going to group them back up and go back to green flag racing. Jamie gets a good jump on his teammate here as Jamie pulls him by about 2 car lengths over Douglas. Douglas is on the high side with Schnickles underneath. Schnickles having one of his better races this season, I'd say. He's right there with Chubb. Tell you what, Chubb and Schnickles can't stay off each other the last few races, so I would suggest get away from him. Chubb said, I'm not going to... Chubb definitely got away from him. He went up there and stuck it in the wall. Bradley Crow slides it right up in front of Chubb and says, I dare you to wreck me. Yeah, as Casey Childers is making his move to the front. Watch out as Casey's moved into the top 10. While we're watching them, Jamie Massey's out front, but Douglas is right there with him. Douglas is in his tracks. Maybe he has something for him tonight. Jamie Massey's won the first 2 races of the season in the mini stock series. James Miller is still looking good out there, sitting in a podium position right now with 18 laps to go. We've completed 12. We got 13 left. 17 left. That's my fault. If I could do math, it would have made sense. Right around with Douglas right now, as you see his hand looking all crazy as he's right there on Jamie trying to find a way. The problem is Jamie's going to be the fastest car most of the time. If you can find any speed on him, it's not going to be much.
Yeah, I got hit from below.
A wild child James Miller ripping it around the high side. Looks like he's driving with a controller the way his hands are moving. Jamie Massey's right now got a 4 or 5 car length lead. And if something doesn't change, it looks like he's going to dominate yet another mini stock race. Jamie Massey dominates these races in real life and on the game. He's a mini stock ringer. If he wins tonight, that'll be 7 wins and 10 chances in the mini stock series. That's pretty wild. Actually, 9 chances. I think he missed one of our races. That's a crazy win percentage, but he's definitely won a ton of races in the mini stock series on the sim, not just in the Monsters of Dirt. To go. Nobody has anything for Jamie at this point, or Douglas. Douglas is second all by himself. James Miller looks like he's got the podium locked up if it stayed the way it is. Braden and Carter 4th and 5th. Bradley Crowe and Alex McAbee having good runs in 6th and 7th. Anthony Chubb Cottle and Mark Nichols just can't get away from each other. Once again, as Casey Childers is right up the bumper of Chubb, pushes him down the straightaway. 7 laps to go. Chubb's doing everything he can to hold on to that 8th position. All 3 of these guys are in the top 10. Joseph Grandy's ran it up a few spots. He's up to 11th, 12th, something like that, as Brandon Bolins drove it up to the bumper of Casey's in 11th. Thomas Suttles is back here in 13th with Dorian Qualls and Christopher Long, Alex Brewer. Our whole field's out here. Everybody who started still out here racing. 5 laps to go. Make it 4 when you see the flag, man. Fee's got 4 fingers out. 4 laps to go. Jamie Massey is in a groove right now. It looks like James Miller might have something for second. If second makes any kind of hiccup, James got a run going right now. Got something figured out with 3 laps to go. Coming to the flag man, he's got 2 sticks up in the air. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for the all-time winningest driver in Monster Dirt history, Jamie Massey. He's going into the 70s now for the win column with coming to the white flag. White flag's out. Jamie Massey first, Stewart second, Miller third. They're battling all over the track right now. Jamie coming down the back straightaway, coming to the front straightaway here. Jamie Massey's going to pick up another win. That's 3 in a row to start the season in the mini stocks for Jamie Massey. Douglas Stewart second, James Miller third. Brandon Long, Carter Long, Bradley Crowe, Alex McAbee. Chubb holds on to 8th. Casey and Brandon round out your top 10. Top 3 to Discord, top 3 front straightaway. Good race, guys. As we'll wrap up this race, Chubb, good top 10.
Me.
Eh. So get ready to do these interviews as Jamie Massey picks up another win. We got Douglas in here. Douglas Stewart, what's going on, buddy? You got second place once again to your teammate. That man's just badass in these mini stocks, but so are you. You still beat the other guys pretty handily. What has H&L got over all these other guys, man?
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I guess it might have a lot to do with, me and Jamie both run mini stocks a lot, in real life. There for my whole childhood growing up when I raced cars. In the beginning, it was mini stocks. So, I don't know. It's just something that we connect with real good.
Yeah, well, that was a hell of a run out there. He picked up a heat race win and finished second. If Jamie's not winning them, it seems like you are. You guys dominated this series in the 2 seasons so far. So, Douglas, good run out there again, buddy. And you going to run the UMPs?
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
All right, buddy. Well, good run tonight. Hell, thank whoever you want to thank before you jump out of here.
I'm just going to thank y'all for putting this on. And Jamie and everybody at H&L for everything they do for us. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again in just a minute.
All right, buddy. Well, good job. We'll see you over at the next race. James Miller, he's back on the podium tonight. Had a really solid run. Looked like you figured something out towards the end of that. Towards the end of that run, you had something going because you were catching Douglas a little bit. But what could you have done to catch up to these two boys here?
I realized that flat-footed wasn't working no more, and I started kind of lifting. But I wouldn't have caught Jamie, or I don't think I'd have got around him. It was all fun, though.
It was all fun. You can't come out here messing around. Got you a podium. You got you a podium yet with them RC cars?
Oh, yeah. I got a few wins, got a few podiums. I keep chasing my buddy, though. I can't beat him.
Well, James, you got a ton of hobbies. If you ain't fishing, you're racing, man. If not, you're out there going around wrestling and all kinds of stuff. So keep busy, buddy, and try to pick up a win in one of these, man.
I'll stick to it. Thank y'all.
All right, man. You want to thank anybody?
Yeah, I want to thank y'all for putting this on, doing the broadcast and everything, and Jamie for all the ass kickings that he's been giving out here lately. And I think that's about it.
Yeah. All right, James. We'll catch you at the next one. If you race in the next couple, we'll see you there.
See y'all later. See ya.
All right, buddy. Jamie Massey once again in victory lane, 3 for 3 this season. I think you might be a favorite to sweep them. I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe a favorite to sweep them. You got two more this season, but Douglas there for a minute was with you, but you were just able to pull away, man. I'd ask you for your secret, but you don't want to tell anybody your secrets, I'm sure. But you definitely got these guys figured out in the mini stocks. What do you think you got beat? You got them beat with?
These cars are real momentum cars, and I think you've watched me run a million laps. I'm pretty good at anything that's got to do with running momentum laps, So, I mean, just being aware of when to change lines and when the track changes. I've been doing this a long time, and Doug's been doing it a while too. But just he wasn't ready for the lane change, and once I changed lanes, it kind of throws him off. I could flop back and forth, man. It's just, I've got a lot of racecraft, I feel, and been doing this a while. Just surround myself with great people, and I think it puts me in situations like this when that happens.
That was a hell of a run out there. You dominated. You got the pole. You won your heat race. You led every lap in the feature. You can't dominate any more than that. But the UMPs may be a little bit more of a challenge for you. Maybe not. But that's win number 71 in the Monsters of Dirt. Win number 8 or 9 in the mini stocks. Win number 3 of the season in the mini stocks. So he just keeps on dominating. He is the dominator of the Monsters of Dirt. Jamie Massey, who you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody over at H&L. We started a new thing, Jamie Massey Consulting. So anything you need help wise, it ain't got to be set up. Just any kind of racing, iRacing, whatever you need help with, we'll be glad to help you at no cost. We're just here to help people make the sim better. So reach out to us, and we'll do all we can. And thank y'all as always for putting this deal on. I even got some guys that I race with, and at night that they're just out watching, supporting you. They got you live streamed on their TikTok, so it's pretty cool that they came out and supported you tonight. I told them you're the best in the business. If they wanted to learn to get into leagues, to check you out. So give all them guys over there, Hoover and them, a shout out. So we'll see you in the next one, man. This is my least favorite track on the sim, so maybe we'll be all right from here on.
All right, champ. We'll catch you at the next one. Good run, and let's go UMP racing. All right, we're going to wrap this one up over here on Facebook. We'll keep it live throughout all the regrouping, and of course on YouTube we will start a new broadcast for the new race. So we'll see you over there in a few minutes, and that's a wrap for this one.
Shape you take when you lay like that.